Hey guys, what up? Good morning. How's it going? TGIF. Thank goodness it is finally Friday. What up, y'all? How you doing? Hope you had a good week. Hey D Aries, what up? Hey Saggy girl. What's up, Rowdy? How's it going, guys? Thanks for being here. Welcome, welcome. It's me, Archer, and it's time for a little morning go meeting. This is where we're doing the super chats now, so you can come hang out, pop in a super chat, subscribe, be a part of the family. The mod squad is still working on getting me up to 70,000 subscribers by July 27th. For angel number 727. So hang out, come be a part of the fam. We'd love to have you. There's always room at this table. All right. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, there is still like about a week or two left that we're doing it with the emails. I'm getting the software, the calendar, and the scheduling all digitized here. So coming in August, it'll be so much easier to simply log into a website, pick your reading style, pick the date and time, and pay for it. And you're booked. And then I just get notified of being like, Archer, boom, it automatically adds it to my schedule and everything. It's all automated. It's so very cool. Big thanks to Sausan for helping out. She's part of the family here. And that's what we do here. If you're subscribed and a part of all of this, we are a family. You have like 70,000 brothers and sisters that are all in it with you and pulling for you. We're all on the same team here. All right. And we got to hang together right now, especially till about August 11th, because it is official. Mercury went retrograde. All right, started yesterday, part of the 717 portal and the energies in that. It's now time for the retrograde to come in, allow us to reflect back and go, you know what? I really didn't need that person in my life. I really didn't need that job. The boss was, bleh, contracts, deals, everything. This isn't the energy of, ooh, scary, don't sign anything, don't make any moves, don't do anything. It's more of a reflection back time to be like, am I wasting my time? Because going forward, once Mercury goes direct during Leo season, there's going to be a new fire in the sky. Things are going to get propelled forward like a rocket ship. All right. We're finally coming out of that weird purgatory. And we did have a Schumann resonance. It whited out yesterday at the same point where Mercury went into retrograde motion. And remember, it doesn't actually move or spin backwards. It's just a description of it, because what it is as we go around the Earth 365 days a year, Mercury only takes 88 days to get around the sun, right? So what it is it actually does weird corkscrew loops in order to slow its progression from our perspective. Think of it like when you're on the freeway and you're trying to merge into the freeway, right? And you got the one car on the freeway going slow, and then you try to merge in. So you speed up and you pass in front of it. For that brief moment, even though you guys are both moving forward, it looks like the other slower car is like moving backwards. All right. That's like people who don't know how to merge retrograde. But that's kind of that's going on, is that we are at a point where Mercury and Earth are in the sky, that it appears that we're overtaking Mercury as it does its little corkscrew thing. So it's what it is. All right. So think about it. That time to reflect back and be like, why does that person not know how to drive? Why is that person in the left turn lane? Right. And then come back around it, or the fast lane. All right, so let's do some super chats and see what's up. And I will be back this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern for an all signs too. And it's a Mercury retrograde edition too. So we're going to see what Mercury retrograde's doing to you and your person. All right. And because it's Mercury retrograde, I'm going to break one of my own rules, because rules were made to be broken. Much like the interpretations on these cards that were written about 300 years ago. It's 2025. Sometimes you got to update stuff. You know what I mean? But so we'll do Pisces to Aries tonight, because I've got the ability to set the intentions that if I read Pisces first, I am pulling Pisces energy, not Aries energy. So we're going to do that tonight. All right. Just for the heck of it. We are going to Mercury retrograde the all signs. It's going to be cool. So hang out, be a part. Morning, Tarot by Trina. How you doing? Morning, Crystal. What's going on? Crystal, Ryan does love you. The thing on it is he doesn't know how to interpret it just yet, because he's never really experienced love. I mean, look at what his parents went through. He grew up with that. You know what I mean? Confirmation, big motor car outside, muscle car. But yeah, the thing is he just doesn't know what it is. It's like his brain is programmed with calculus, but he has no clue how to do calculus. It's in there just waiting for him to unlock it. All right. Let some Mercury retrograde and Uranus and Gemini energies play out. You be good. All right, let's dig in and see what we've got going on here. What's up, chosen divine woman? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're a Pisces. There you go. I was thinking about it this morning while I was having coffee, and I'm like, yeah, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm going to try it. I'll do it. And I looked up, I asked God, I'm like, hey, God, can we set the intentions that I can read Pisces first? I walked back inside and I grabbed a card. It was the 6 of Wands. I'm like, bet, we're in. So that means that's how I got to do it tonight. I do what God tells me. It's so much easier. Just do what God tells you. It's so easy. But anyhow, all right. So what was that other thing I wanted to talk about? I really need to learn how to make notes. I don't do notes. I'm an intuitive reader. Why should I have notes? That doesn't make sense, right? But anyways, what the heck was the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh, yes. See, it worked. Signs. My Virgo moon stepped up. All right. Okay, Aries. Number 9. Anyways, kids save our souls. Anyways, so to Aries get me going somewhere. It's that old Aries Cancer thing. It's cool. What's up, Lioness? How you doing? But yeah, about signs. This is a big thing, and I got this in the form of a dream. All right, this is my version of yesterday. How Paul McCartney found yesterday in a dream. All right, so I had this dream, and on the dream, I'm on this park bench, and I'm with some old dude. I do not know who this guy is. He's not family. He's not nothing, and he never tells me who he is. So as far as I'm concerned, it was Smoking Man from the X-Files. Okay, but anyways, so I'm like, what are we here for? And he says, the signs. And I'm like, okay, you're old. Why are you talking like that? I don't care. He was talking how he wanted to talk. But he says, I don't understand why nobody actually turns notifications on. I go, what do you mean? Me, my family, everybody on YouTube, we all see the signs. And he looks and he goes, yes. Why don't you assign anything to them? I go, what do you mean? He goes, you see repeating numbers, you see a car, you see a certain sign or a billboard or a butterfly or a feather. Why do you never assign anything to that? And I go, English, por favor, please explain, clap your hand, right? And so he's like, try it, just try it. And he didn't say anything to me, but all of a sudden I knew what he meant. It was so cool. And so I was like, okay, no problem. What I want to know is when someone anywhere in the world is casting evil eye energy my way. Either they're jealous of me or they don't like me. I got a lot of people that hate me that I don't care about. I don't have time to deal with their brains. But anyways, and I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what, I will get very specific. I said, when somebody's throwing shame or evil eye and all that negative energy my way so I can get alert, I'm going to get specific. I'm a Motor City baby who loves cars. I want to see a black Ford Taurus. However, it can't be a newer Ford Taurus. It must be the old bubbly, rounded, fisheye looking body style, like a 2001 Ford Taurus, and it must be black. All right, I picked a car like 25 years old. It's even around here in Metro Detroit, they don't have that many of those things on the road anymore. Thank you, Cash for Clunkers, right? So I'm like, that's what I want. I kid you not, I woke up from the dream yesterday and I had to take Mama T for a PET scan, right? So I'm driving to pick her up and I pass a black 2001 body style Ford Taurus. I'm like, no way. So then instantly right out of the gate, my intuition picks in and kings and I just go, who is it? And I heard a name and I'm like, no way, this is so cool. We don't set we've all been seeing signs our whole lives, right? We're all chosen awoken ones, right? We've never looked and said, okay, when I see repeating 3s, that means my person is thinking about me. When I see a silver Jeep Liberty, that means I'm getting extra money. When I see a black lifted Dodge Ram, all black Dodge Ram, that we've never assigned anything to it. We got to set the parameters. We got to program the prompts, right? It's called training the energy. The energy around you works for you, much like how you're the program of your brain. It ain't in charge of you. You're in charge of it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, whoa, that was my yesterday moment, totally. So I'm sharing it with y'all. If y'all want to know, just find out, just ask, assign it. Dear God, please let that sign I keep seeing constantly on repeat let mean this. And you watch how the frequency of the signs change. It doesn't keep happening because it has nothing assigned to it. So you keep seeing 333, 555, blah, 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 whatever, every day. Because God's like, it's a sign. You haven't assigned it to anything. It's so cool. But anyhow, okay. So, oh yeah, see Roanoke? Okay, Ford Fusion, you sign of someone you know. See? You assign it up like that and boom, you're in business. So I went crazy the other day and I was like, while I was waiting for Mama T's PET scan, I sat there and assigned signs to everything for all the signs I've seen in my life. So it's so cool. All right, Ford Ranger for Ashley, right? What does it mean when you see the Ford Ranger? What did you assign to the sign? What was that? I don't even know. Something dropped. I don't care. Anyways, it's on the floor. It can't fall any further. But anyhow, what you got, D Aries? Let's see. Okay, in school, professor says, be the programmer, not the user. Bingo. A computer is only as smart as its programmer. Exactly. Guys, we are tuned on and tuned in. Y'all, my intuition, I haven't been able to turn it off anymore. I used to, like when I was done with the channel, I used to just simply be able to sit down and just be like, it was my sign off. It's what I assigned to it. When I didn't want to see any more ghosts and I didn't want weird stuff in my home happening, I just say, Archer out. I'm off duty. It don't work right now. I got to assign something new to it. Literally, if my mouth is moving, I'm doing channeling. It's so weird, but it's cool. All right. Motorcycles to Taurus. There you go, Lioness. Totally. All right, so we're going to hop in. Let's knock out these super chats so that I can get on. I've got some personals that are booked for today, and then I'll be back at 5 o'clock Eastern tonight for the all signs, and we're going to do it retrograde style, Pisces to Aries, okay? Adjust your times accordingly. Like if you're a Cancer and you're used to going to an all, you're like, when you see an all signs notification on YouTube, you're like, okay, I'm a Cancer, so I got to wait about 20, 30, 40 minutes, and then the reader will be about 4 signs in. Okay, so like think about it in reverse order. You got to be about 12 or 9 or 8 signs or so in. Like, so wherever Sagittarius's time slot would be, that's when Cancer will get read tonight. And then starting Monday, we'll be back to Aries to Pisces for the all signs on Monday. Then Tuesday through Friday, Aries to Pisces, individual live collective readings, back on track. All right, the stuff I've been working on this week totally was worth the slight alteration to the schedule, just doing some all signs and some pick a cards. It's gonna be epic. Anyways. All right, let's dig in. All right, Megan, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Those migraines are some of the ascension symptom signs too. Let's see, like anxiety, migraines, and that's all what's been going on. Because the Schumann resonance, that's a real deal. That's the frequency the Earth does to all of us, you know? All right, let's see. All right, yeah, Debbie, if I've got, we got 20 in to do, stop at Cordum. Okay, we'll see what we've got. I got to keep it to 20. Otherwise, I got paying people that have booked time with me, so I can't keep them behind. But I'm going to do what I can. All right, let's see what I can get knocked out. I got to be out of here. What time is it Eastern time zone? I don't have my glasses on. 9:18. So we got just under an hour. I can push it. I got to have the time to meditate and clear the energies too. Okay, so let's dig in. Let's go for it. Then I'm going to stop wasting time rambling on about nothingness. Let's go. All right, we're going to start at the beginning, and let's see how many. Let's go for it. We're going to do what we'll do is I'll do some fast 3-1-3 styles. I'm not going to sit and overanalyze them. We're just going to intuitively whatever I spit out Cancerian style, Cancer Sun is what it is. Although you know how people can identify as anything they want in today's day and age, like identify as a Comanche helichopper if you want, you know what I mean? I think I'm just going to start. I get to have another birthday too. I'm just going to start identifying by my December 12th Sagittarius Neptune. So it's like Christmas in July and then another birthday in December. But anyhow, all right, let's get going here. Let's do it to it. Let me switch over to the fun fanning tab and we're going to knock these out. I'm going to use the shadow deck because we're in retrograde. We need the biblical shadow. Why did I use Cancer and Sagittarius as a reference? Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. Nice. Time to take action, but moderation is the key. Much like on the Titanic. If Captain Smith had told Charles Lightoller, maintain speed and heading, instead, if he had said, maintain heading, slow it down about 5 or 10 knots, take it to half a head for the night, none of us would know the Titanic was ever a ship. Anyways, so let's dig in. We're going to pull your guys' energetical blueprints as opposed to just straight up intuitive reads. All right, let's see how far I can get through these things. Let's rock and roll. All right, we're going to start with Rohama up here. She's my first one listed. And let's see what we got. What to expect in the coming days. Does Caden watch my TikTok post? Did he see the recent ones? Let's see. Thank you. The devil, but it came out slightly reversed. It was cocked at about like a 4 or 5 o'clock position on the clock. So it's half reversed, which means he is almost beaten through the devil energies that are holding him back. All right. Props to, I was just starting to say this with the high priest, props to you for giving him the time to be ready for a relationship. When somebody is not at that point where they're not ready for one and people force the issue, force the hand, that's what leads to cheating and breakups and everything. So with the Hierophant, you just knowing it's happening and the devil card is turning, that's beautiful that you're allowing things to progress. Death card is letting him progress. The transformation coming out of the 5 of Swords energy into the Wheel of Fortune that brings him in your direction. He absolutely does watch the TikToks and the posts. He's a total snooper, but it also gives him little motivations. There's a little bit of energy getting ready to go between you guys because you watch his stuff too. All right. And you guys are feeding off of each other. It's really kind of weird. It's like you guys are having a conversation through your TikTok posts instead of just calling each other and talking to each other. But that's because he has a hard time making decisions. And he gets really nervous and he's like, I'm gonna call Roham. I'm gonna text, I'm gonna message, I'm gonna this week. Then by Friday, he's like, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna keep waiting. All right. A lot of like he's just wrestling with his own energies when he knows what to do. All right. Okay. Let's see. Next up. Oh, dude, sorry, Melissa. I forgot the time on Rohama. I'll pick it up from here though. All right, let's see. We're going to do MSC. Yeah, MSC. Hi, MSC. What's up? You're going to be at 1525. All right. What do I need to know? And an energy check on Broderick. Okay. What do you need to know about Broderick? What's up with Broderick right now? Think of you. 5 of Cups. It's nothing you did. Broderick has depression. He's depressed. He doesn't feel like advancing in anything right now. What does it tie into? 10 of Cups, family situation that's going on right here. Either his parents are bothering him, siblings are needing him, but this 10 of Cups, he is depressed about finding his own happiness. In the 9 of Wands, it's because of his upbringing that he went through. And he's, bless him, he's trying to feel better. 9 of Wands into the 7 of Wands. It's literally only a stone's throw away that he could overcome this and just realize if he stopped letting the family control him so much and started worrying more about what he wanted for himself instead of trying to keep everybody else happy, he wouldn't be so depressed. Totally. The 6 of Cups. I knew it. It's family situations. Either the way his parents raised him, the family being needy on him and that's the stuff he's got to grow up and be like, hey, look, everybody, you have got to start living for your own selves because I want to live for myself too. See, he feels stuck by his childhood. 6 of Cups. But he's starting to get ticked off about it too, because remember, this is one of the few only times Jesus got mad when people neglected children. He didn't like that. All right. And this child, Broderick, is getting neglected at the moment. And he's been neglected since he was a child. He's just finally at the age point in the 7 of Wands, David versus Goliath. He's finally just going to throw a stone at the family. Could be Sagittarius energy where he doesn't even tell anybody about it, just burns the house right to the ground and leaves and go, there was a spider. I fixed it. Right? Just as hang tight before Libra season. He's going to metaphorically burn his family's house to the ground. Okay. What situation is he in right now? Does he have to move back home or something due to finances or something? Anyhow, okay. Rowdy, what up, Rowdy? What you up to? All right. Reverse snipe. 1733 for you, Rowdy. All right, let's see. Anything good the week ahead outside of the personal reading? LOL. Any rumors confirmed or denied? Judgment card. King. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. You asked, okay? There are rumors going around. People are judging you behind your back. King of Wands on the Judgment card. Literally, I see King David here, and he's, oh, I forgot I got new tech. Hold on, check this stuff out. This is sweet. Okay, so what we've got going on here, Rowdy, is you see this? Judgment on the King. See on the King of Wands. Hold on, read my hand in the right perspective. This here I see right now is the burn book from Mean Girls. Okay, you do have people behind the scenes talking about you. They're like, I don't know what his deal is. I don't understand what's wrong with him. I don't get it. Why does he so this or rude or arrogant? I don't know what in the world how people perceive you. I mean, that's on them, not you. All right, King. In your case, it's keep forward momentum into this. Either somebody doesn't like your jokes, their problem, not yours, or somebody doesn't like the car you drive or what you wear, but it's their problem, not yours. Same thing. Let people judge you. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes. You'll know. A big, strong suggestion for you is to do the same thing I did, to assign the evil energy to one of the signs you keep seeing, or pick a sign you have no, like I did. I was like, I'm going to pick something I'll never see. Saw it in 12 hours. Anyways, that'll give you a clue who's talking smack behind your back, okay? And the Ace of Swords, and you can call them out on it, but you are not going to. You're not going to do it, right? You're going to bank it. You're going to just hang on to it. When you find out who it is and what they're saying, just set that stuff aside. Because with the King of Swords, thinking before reactions says that you will get a chance when they try to confront you that you can be like, well, I actually know all this, so shut up. All right? Hope that helps. Okay, next up, let's see what we've got. Next will be Rono, right? Yeah, there it is, Rono. Okay, cool. All right, is German girl just a friend to him? Okay, let's see. You're going to be at 1940. All right, let's see what we got. Is German girl just a friend? German girl just a friend? King of Cups. Yep, they're both going through similar problems. They're both on a self-loving journey. And should I get a card to confirm it or just keep freaking talking? Okay. Anyways, So yeah, they're both on the same journey. Her and her boy are having similar problems to him and you. And so with the King of Cups, they're actually each other's key to getting through this. Told you, Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. All right. They talk about you and her ex more than, well, yeah, okay. So she's at an ex status. Uh-huh. So the thing is, by having her in his life is good because it's actually keeping the connection between you guys lit. Okay. There's still a spark, there's still a flame between you two guys because the stuff she's talking to him about is actually getting into his head of like, oh my gosh, that is what Rona and I go through. Then he talks to her about what you two are going through. And then she's like, oh my gosh, that's what me and him are going through. So this is actually she's a version of his therapist in a way because they're both going through the same stuff. They don't trust therapists. Well, he doesn't think he's got a problem, so it's fine, whatever. They do each their own. But that's the thing. They are each other's form of therapist. You'll find out later when you guys talk about it. He'll be like, "You won't believe it," but the German girl, the German girl was like, she helped get me back to you because I mean, straight up German girl. She's gonna be like, "If you love her, you need to go be with her." Right? Totally. German. Oh, hi. I'm not picking on the Germans. It's just a thing. Okay. I actually happen to like. I've got friends who are German, so I'm not picking on. But that's the thing. The Germans are very. They are actually powerful. She's gonna look at me and go, "Would you just go talk to Rona? You're doing it to yourself." And he's like, "I am. What?" She's the one getting him to realize that he's the problem. Why haven't you talked to Rono? I don't need to talk to Rono. I don't know what to do about it. Oh, are you the problem? What? Who said that? And he's like, huh? Okay. All right. Next up, PG. What's up, Pisces girl? What's going on? Will Leo season be? You Pisces, you got to stop using big words, Pisces girl. You know I don't know those words. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you what the square root of 787 is. But no, elevate. Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. Close enough. All right. Will Leo season be elevate? Elevate. Elevate? PG, what are you doing to me? What's a Googleplex? I love you, girl. All right. Will Leo season be that word that Pisces girls used that she knew I didn't know? She didn't know. I don't know you're a Pisces. You totally knew. You're a walking tarot reading. You knew I didn't know the word. Pisces calling a Cancer out. You knew I was going to do this. Why did Google turn the word into love? Interesting. This is kind of cool. We're learning right now. Let's see. L-E, well, you don't, maybe, I don't know, a member of the Hebrew tribe of Levi. No, I don't think that, are you talking, are we speaking Hebrew right now? Sadukai, that has been brought up lately. Alleviate? No, alleviate. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, let's see what we got. Two of Pentacles. I'm going to say it alleviates some indecisiveness on somebody's part. Four of Wands into the Tower card. It's actually Leo season will be an elevating time. Tower card into the Page of Wands, into the Four of Wands. I'm being told you get to close the door on a cycle with your twin flame. And I know we've talked about that before, and you said you don't know who it is, but yes, you do because you were involved with him already. All right. You were not awoke to the twin flame journey when you were involved with the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is who ignited all the stuff that you're into now. All right. And I see you being able to close that cycle and walk away from it to go towards the true person on your mind that you haven't told anybody about. And you will be like, Archer, there's nobody on my mind. It can just be the soulmate drawing energy. You're literally calling in the person that's going to be on your mind. Oh my God, you're going to meet him in a waiting room. Whoa, that's cool. After you wind up being totally okay and fine, by the way, because my readings don't happen when you want it to, doesn't mean they don't happen. Cardinal sign to the mutable sign. Check. I love you, PG. The Pentacles on the. Oh my God, the cards are even backing me up, PG. I'm sorry. My Leo Venus is sorry, not sorry. However, Fool card, Knight of Pentacles on the Justice card. Archer's readings are right. I have a habit of that. It just hasn't happened yet. All right, thank me later. Didn't happen now because it's Cancer season. You gotta wait for Leo season, girl. You're Pisces. You know how to be patient. Stop that. Tartar sauce. I love you. You're gonna be just fine on Monday too, by the way, because I haven't stopped praying for you. Everybody, I want prayers sent Pisces girl way. Six of Wands because Archer's right. I have a Scorpio Lilith. I'm right. No, except the times I'm not, but it's not in your case. Okay, 3 of Cups to the Strength card. Leo season will actually be very happy for you, and you put a lot of stuff behind you. You didn't know that some of your conditions tie to your twin flame, did you? I do. I know lots of stuff. Like a Google. I love you, PG. Don't you dare get mad at me for picking on you because I wasn't picking on you. We are a team banter. Big cowboy hat emoji. Okay, Yoon, you're up next. 25, 28. All right, Yoon, what have we got? I'm totally missing everybody's timestamps. I'm sorry, Melissa. Still love you. How is he feeling about what I said? 4 of Cups. He feels like with the Page of Pentacles that you spoke your piece and he learned his lessons from it. With the Magician card coming on, he's trying to figure out a way to respond to it because in the 9 of Wands, it actually hit him. It hurt his ego. He's like, I thought I tried my hardest. I thought I've done everything possible. This was I don't even know how to react to this. I'm just going to stay quiet right now. It's the no reaction is a reaction while he Magician card processes how to respond to it. 4 of Cups, Jonah's anger, it did kind of from his perspective get him upset that you didn't see things from his perspective. That's his view on it, not yours and mine. Everything you wrote to him, he's like, oh, well, so she didn't care about my heart and my feelings or anything. This is all about her. Is that one of his deals? I think he's had that issue for a long time where it's like, usually self-centered people do that. Yeah, Page of Cups. He's going to apologize. That's, yep, 5 of Cups. So he comes through the initial shock of like, oh, forget this. You don't talk to me that way. Oh, crap, but she had a point. Oh, no, 5 of Cups. Now I'm depressed and not mad anymore because she was right. Page of Cups and the 8 of Wands, which allows him to come your way with an apology. 5 of Wands shows he's still in the stressed mode, but he's coming towards the 3 of Cups with the Strength card. By Leo season, you guys will be okay. All right. The sun's in a water sign. We got not the sun. The sun don't move, Archer. I know. I'm learning quantum physics. I'm fine. The Earth is currently in Cancer. Whenever it gets into a fire, things start perking up more. Okay. Right now, we're all emotional. Mercury retrograde's hitting and stuff too. Leo season will allow us to finally ignite the rocket, a booster. All right. Honorable mentions to the Van Allen radiation belts. Whatever goes up must come down, says Werner von Braun. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Where are we at? What are we doing? I don't know, Melissa. I'm lost. Hi, Royal. What up, Roy? I kind of want to call you Royale. I don't know why, but I do. But hi, Royal. Spinny hugs. Thanks for stopping by. What's up? How you doing? Oh, it's Janet. Janet, I liked your TikTok. I watched your TikTok. I snooped on your TikTok, Janet. All right. Soul Latte Tarot was a pretty cool TikTok, actually, too. Anyways, okay, let's see. Janet, you are at 2759. 28. Just call it 28. Close enough for government work. All right. Let's see. Real love. Ryan told me real love was coming on in my way soon. He said it will blindside me. Who is it? He is such a dork. He's such a dork. It's him. 8 of Cups and the Moon card. He's making it look like he walked away or whatever you want to spin you want to put on this 8 of Cups. The secret behind the Moon card is that it's him. Watch. A Knight of Swords. God's like, I did that. Straight up. It's you. It's in the Chariot. It's you and him. It'll happen before Leo season. He's starting to bribe you. So, like, a good response to it would be like, well, I ain't got all day. I got plans this weekend. Better happen soon. Blindside me. I'll blindside them back. Thanks for the warning. It's him. It's freaking him. That is so stupid. Straight up Casey Musgraves. Dude, boy, can't separate the salt from the sugar. In your pocket, there's footprints on your face. Can't tell anymore if you're the rabbit or the snake. He has lost track of whether he's the rabbit or the snake. You have him confused. Wherever the Gemini is in your chart, he's going to take some action, Ace of Cups. And with the 9 of Cups, that adds up to 10 of Cups, confirmation, Page of Swords. Oh, he saw your TikTok too. And he's very jealous that he can't come up with that kind of good stuff. He's a little jealous. Like when Paul McCartney wrote yesterday and John Lennon cried because John Lennon didn't write it. All right. Let's see. Where's Julie at? There's Julie. Hi, Julie Schmidt. All right, you're going to be at 29.55. Okay. All right, Julie, will the art bring financial stability to my friend and I? New love coming for me. Temperance. I'm so gonna rip the Band-Aid off. I know I'm a Cancer. I should soak this in warm water, but you're gonna like this one, okay? Friend leads you to the new love. If the friend is a boy, it's him. If the friend is a girl, she's got somebody perfect for you through the business. Okay, this is through the business. You mix in some business with some money. Chariot to Temperance. Whoa, and the shadow work. It's a reward for your shadow work. Oh, it's a boy. So you guys start out with like a business idea going on, right? And then, like, I totally see the two of you. Like, you're sitting there at like a street fair or a farmer's market in your town, and you're the one with all the art and all the paintings and everything up for sale, and he's the one going around being like, "Did you see that booth?" Like, he just grabs one of the paintings, right? And he walks around the frickin' farmer's market being like, "Dude, you see that booth down there at the end over on the other side? That's where I bought this at. You gotta go check them out over there." Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Your guys' bond is unbreakable. Friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone. Yeah, it leads to the new love. That chariot, holy cow, that chariot is in super pursuit mode, heading for that Temperance card. Nice. The money is going to be banging when you got these two cards, Temperance and the Chariot, next to each other. That's big money and power couple vibes straight up. You guys are starting a business LLC. Don't forget your umbrella company, Umbrella LLC. Check out Washington and Delaware. Their LLC rules are awesome. Anyways, okay, Saggy girl, what up? Saggy girl, you're at 31, 4 to 7. How you been doing, Saggy girl? What's up with you? Anything Spirit wants me to know? What's up with the love and and which color? Oh, you want to do a lottery ticket? Let's do that one first. What color lottery ticket? Purple. That was fast. It's the High Priestess, and as soon as I looked at the High Priestess, I saw the High Priestess in the regular biblical deck. And it's a purple colored card. Purple scratch off. What's the dollar amount? No more than 20 bucks. All right. $20 or less purple scratch off card. Bingo. 6 of Cups. You get to get that My Little Pony you wanted when you were a kid. Are you collecting My Little Ponies or something? Ooh, this is love. God testing Isaac. Leave Isaac alone. I like Isaac. 9 of Wands on the Page of Swords. Me and Isaac were buds in school in this timeline. In that life, we were buds in high school. 9 of Wands on the Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. Here's your new love energy. All right. The love department is showing that he's got to clear out his wounded warrior energy. He's still in a victim mentality from his past. That's why things aren't happening with you or with anybody. Ace of Cups shows it's done on the 9 of Cups because you have been praying for him and wishing him well. It is working. It is working. All right. Actually, I just heard, because as I'm going to go to the next reading, I just heard what, like anything Spirit wants me to know, right? I literally heard, don't spend it all in one place. You're a Sag. You know how to be thrifty. She's not going to do that. I had a Sagittarius in my life that totally taught me about being thrifty. I still owe her for that too. I have saved so much money because of what she taught me. Okay, I'm as free. I'm as free. I'm as free. All right, let's see what we got. I will owe you one of Grandma's deck, okay? Just so I don't have to pull it out and set the energies right now to be ready for the personal reading. I owe you a super chat with Grandma's deck, okay? Don't worry, she's my grandma. She's with me. It's Sagittarius energy. I miss her. She's cool. Grandma's cool. My December 20th grandma, she was awesome. That's my November 24th grandma's deck. But I think I got them both. Anyways, let's see what's up. Know about the messages they have me sending to him through no contact. Okay, let's see. Right now, what I'm being told with the Hangman to the Page of Pentacles is that to properly make the no contact work, no communications are possible right now. The messages you're being told to send his way should be being said in the form of your prayers, your manifestations, your law of attraction. It's not an actual physical 3D text message to him. It's not your fault. Your spirit guides are still young and new. They're still learning the ropes. They've only been dead for like 1 or 2 lifetimes, about like maybe 200 or so years. So they're still learning their ropes. Okay, so they're like, Archer, please let her know that we don't know how to convey this part yet. We're working on it, but It's more of a 5D thing in order to keep the prayers and everything going. If you go into that route, Page of Pentacles, Hangman, hang tight on sending messages. This leads him to towering because he's used to getting the messages. He now expects them, right? He's like, oh, good, it's Friday. About 12:15, she's going to text me. Let me grab my phone. Aw, how nice of her. Oh, I would slap him if I worked with him. That's the thing. He needs to start going through a little bit of dopamine withdrawals to be like, oh, it's 12:15. She's going to text me. Why didn't she text me? Okay, she must be busy. Okay, it's okay. Now it's 12:45. Okay, look, she hasn't texted me. That's fine. I'll give her a minute. It's 5:40, and my boss is yelling at me that I didn't get any work done this afternoon. Okay, she's texted me. She hasn't texted. Where'd she go? And then he'll freak out, Tower card, and he'll page a wand, send you the message back, and you've just taken control of the situation back. Okay? So I hope that helps. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. He does miss you. He's remember his ego? He's still kind of enjoying it. When you send the messages through the phone, he's like, ha ha ha. It's a bit of an ego. He's finishing up the ego. His progress bar is about 88%. It's almost there where he can like, but if you do it this way, then that last bit of the progress bar will thump. Where'd she go? All right. So I hope that helps. All right. Megan. All right, let's see what's up. Megan. Megan, you're gonna be at 3624. Okay. All right, let's see. Whatever comes out. It's my birthday weekend. Happy birthday. Ooh, you're a cusper. I love Cancer Leo cuspers. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Happy birthday. I wanted a birthday weekend too, but I got the birthday day, so that was kind of cool. I'm gonna do a birthday weekend for my December birthday. Sweet. Okay, 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, into the 9 of Cups. Nice. End of no communication. It's the end of no contact between the two of you guys. Star card. Why now? Because it's supposed to be Uranus. We needed Uranus to move into Gemini to clear his mind. And I'm being told you're like Archer. It has been a long time. God's like, it don't matter. God's like, I don't understand time. You guys made that up, not me. He's like, you want to know how old I am? I was born in 0. Right? So the thing is, yep, it has been a long time, but it's been a long time since Uranus was in Gemini. All right. And that's what was needed to bring the blessings in. The end of no contact. You're going from the 9 of Swords into the 9 of Cups because now it's the time. All right. Yep. It's him. Sun card. You're going to be very happy. All right. Let's see what's up. Next up is going to be Shrek. What up, brother? What up, brother? All right, Shrek, you going to be at 3745. Give me some tapping. Give me some taps. What do we got? There we go. Ace of Cups reversed on the 10 of Swords at the 5 o'clock position. This tells me here, oh, you don't get the first government job. Either you've already heard that you didn't get it, or you're going to hear you did get it. However, they're going to offer you a different position. You see, the Ace of Cups is reversed. So that tells me that you're not going to have to go look somewhere else and start over again. They're just going to be like, oh, so sorry, that position was already filled. But however, we do have this other position that we think you'd be good for. Would you be interested? And you're like, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. How much does it pay? Temperance. It pays quite nice and moderately. You can live a very comfortable, balanced life without having to be a little bit of thrifty, about a 50% thrifty. Sag energy. I like it. All right. Next up is Aaron Richards. What's up, Aaron? How are you doing? I want to know if I made a mistake this past weekend. Okay, I got you covered, girl. Let's see what we got, Aaron. You're going to be at 3848. All right. Did Aaron make a mistake this past weekend? 2 of Swords. No. 2 of Swords. This is a card of duality. 2 swords. What I'm seeing here with the 8 of Wands, you feel like you made a mistake, but what you did, you actually became slightly possessed by one of your guardian angels, okay, who made you say and do what you did. Because otherwise, the cycle would have continued the way it was, and you would kind of hit your boiling point, but you loved them, so you weren't going to do it, you know? Hangman. Hang tight. Stuff is playing out behind the scenes on the other side with the Devil card to beat Toby. Devil's trying to get you right now, being like, you screwed up, Aaron. You knew you should have kept your trap shut, right? And you're like, why are you talking to me? He's Toby. He gets rude, you know? Shut up. I beat him so many times. It's hilarious. Every lifetime. Yeah. Remember me? That's right. You run. Anyways, so run, devil, run. Angels having fun, making winners out of sinners. Better leave it before it's done. Thanks, Macca. Okay, Macca, can you spare 20? Anyways, just till payday. Let's replace the devil with the shadow work, because what you said and did got them to start looking at themselves and doing some shadow work. You beat Toby, and you're afraid you made a mistake, and yet you beat Toby. It's literally you're why I posted that meme yesterday or that little reel. You're the reason. Come, that's right. Come at me right now. Let's go. I'm gonna get you. You did fine. Relax, hang tight. This weekend, you'll find the clarity in the form of a communication that finally puts that fear to rest. Okay? Get back here, Toby. Let go of my mic cord, Toby. You know better. Get up there over here. Sit down unless you're growing, Toby. Every time he loses every time, and yet then he comes back in the next lifetime. He's like, I'm gonna win this time. No, you're not. All right, cool. I love picking on Toby, the ultimate high school bully. With a whatever. Anyways, Toby, we're already paying too much attention to the loser, right? Okay, next up is hold on, I gotta go back over here. Guarantee you, I see a black 2001 body style Ford Taurus today. Did you see Toby grab my mic cord and was like, "Oh no, Archer, you can't go get that card." And I'm like, "My channel, my choice." But anyways, let's go. Next up, left to read. Okay, got you. How am I looking? Oh, dude, we're doing really good on time too, Les. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Chosen, right? Yep, there you are. Oh, cool. I like that emoji. I didn't know there was that thought bubble emoji. That's kind of cool. Speech balloon. Oh, that's neat. Okay, can I have a general message? Anything coming? You may. Chosen Divine, you are at 4147. I'm going to give you angel number 147. Check that one out. It'll help. All right. And I didn't just choose that. That's the spiritual guidance. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm not even here. Okay, let's see. General message. General message for chosen divine woman. The Eight of Wands to the Queen of Cups to the Empress. Okay, I was trying to not say this out loud, but Archer should say the message. Archer, I'm coming, huh? Picking on me, Dad. Stop it. As soon as this weekend you hear from him, I really wanted to give you like a really neat spiritual guidance message. I'm learning quantum physics and quantum Schumann resonance stuff. Literally every card here, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Empress, that you receive a message from Violet Jessup, my girl in the Titanic Tarot, Aries energy, that this is the try that goes the distance. Okay? Yeah, there's not a spiritual message on this because right now your energy is about love. Eight of Wands. And because you're at that point that your soul, the energy that you are giving off around you shows you're ready, that's why you've got some guys checking you out behind the scenes that you don't know about. You might just be walking out of Starbucks with your coffee in the morning. You push the door open, you walk out to go back, get in your car. The guy holds the door open for you, and you're like, "Oh, thank you." He's like, "Welcome, have a nice clunk," and he face plants the door, staring at your backside. Yep. So you're ready. The energy is attracting it. All right. Especially, did you notice? Oh, did you look? Remember at this traffic light on Monday? That guy was locked staring at you while you guys were sitting at the traffic light, and you were like, "What is his problem?" He was totally turned on, straight up. I got no way around it. Okay, and he was married too. That guy was married, and that's one of the seven deadly sins. But he looked over and was like, "Wow, she just fits that car nice. That's a nice option on that car." So the thing on it is because you're at that energetical point, retrograde's drawing him back in your way. You will hear from him. Queen of Cups to the Empress. Get ready to receive. All right. Okay, let's see. I really wanted to give you a spiritual awakening, but you are like totally on board with the spiritual awakening. This was about love. That's how much you're attracting. I can't pull you a spiritual message because his feelings for you override. No wonder you had that dream about him. That makes sense. Okay, what's up, Mars Tarot? Oh, that is a cool name, Mars Tarot. That's a cool name. What's up, Mars Tarot? How are you? Let's do you at 4424. Okay, let's see what we got. What's going on with Jake? Should I just let him go? All right, let's find out. Ooh. Death card into the World's card. No, you're actually feeling like you should let him go because of the lack of connection between the two of you guys, and that's literally what's needed. Your intuition's on fire, Mars Tarot, because you have to hand the gobstopper back. You have to say you're moving on. You have to totally believe it. That's what brings him back in. As soon as you death card to the world card, oh, so classic. Death card to the world card. You're going to walk away. You're going to start looking for somebody new, and he's going to reach out. It's literally that. It's that one vibe. I went down to Nashville to work on stuff. I had a friend down there that I was going to, but I'm like, well, maybe Caitlin will do a song or perform or something. And it got to the last day before I was coming back, and Caitlin hadn't done anything. I'm like, man, I wanted to listen to some music, and I'm smiling about it now. I got mad. I was like, well, fine, whatever. I'll just pack up and head to the airport. I didn't need no music because I don't go along the honky tonks on Broadway. It's not my thing. But the thing is, I don't drink. So it's like, why stand in line to Jason Aldean's when I don't drink, right? I'll just go to Ariat and then I can buy a shirt and listen to music. And I was so mad. And so I was getting ready to do the early check-in, okay, with Delta on my app. I pull the app, I pull the phone out, hit Delta, and before I can get my thumb to the Delta app, the notification comes in that she was singing that day. And I'm like, oh. So you're in the right mind by saying, that's it, Jake, I'm done. All right. And then all of a sudden, he's going to reach out. You're going to start looking in another direction, start moving forward, and that's when he comes in. You got to hand the gobstopper back to Willy Wonka to get to the glass elevator. Okay. So that's a little bit of a life hack for you, too. It's cool. What's going on with him, anyways? There we go. 8 of Cups reversed. He can't move on from you. He's stuck because he doesn't like making decisions. He can't take action. He's not ascending. He hasn't finished his shadow work. The Hierophant, he will, though. He will start seeing things from a much more non-biased approach to things instead of being so one-track minded, can't change his opinions, he's right, everybody wrong. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. Just so you know, there's no other love interest in his life right now. He's very self-centered. He's focusing on himself. Ace of Wands. He's also focusing on you still. That part has him confused, though. He doesn't understand why he's got to think about you for his Ace of Wands energy. He'll figure it out, though. 8 of Cups. It's because he hasn't started ascending yet. That's the only reason. He hasn't started ascending yet. However, there's still a spark between the two of you guys. This connection's not even on life support. You guys both have a pulse. He's working on starting to elevate. 8 of Cups reversed into the Hierophant. And there's nobody else. Your connection's protected. I probably shouldn't have told you all that because you're supposed to give up and walk away. But I have to give the message when it comes out. All right? But you can't act like you're handing Willy Wonka the gobstopper back. You have to genuinely hand Willy Wonka the gobstopper before frickin' you get to ride in the elevator. All right? I hope that makes sense. Now I want to watch Willy Wonka this weekend, but I want to watch the original Gene Wilder one. Nothing against Johnny Depp. I've met Johnny. He's cool. Very cool. Johnny, you, me, and Jack was a good time. But even he said, he's like, Gene was meant to be Willy Wonka. It's really cool. Okay, next up, let's see. Where's Linus at? I know I saw you. Hi, Linus. There you are, girl. What's up, my lovely Leo? What you up to? We're gonna do you at 4808. All right. Okay, Linus, how am I doing on time? We're looking good. All right, cool. All right, what I don't see coming. What does Linus not see coming? What does Linus not see? 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Star card. What you don't see coming, Lioness, is that you're actually going to reach out to Taurus, and Taurus is going to reply. Because right now we have a conundrum of 2 fixed signs who are unsure of how to proceed forward, but both want to. Star card, Ace of Wands. I'm straight up telling you, you are going to message the Taurus. You're going to go for it and make that first. You're like, no, I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to do his work and heal. Something happens to you. Could be in the next week. Could be by July. Yeah, July. I did 30 days, had September, April, June, and November. All the rest of 31 except for February because humans messed up the calendar. Okay, so by July 31st, something will happen that will lead to you to feel confident and comfortable in sending Taurus a message, to which Taurus will respond. Because Leo season is going to energize you, and the connection is going to get back together. You both are scared the other person's going to reply with, get bent, go away, I don't want to talk to you ever again anymore. You're the Leo. You're going to take the action. You're like, no, I'm not, Archer. I'll talk to you on August 1st, okay? Because it's got a good outcome. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. You've been wanting to do it forever, right? I'm gonna message him. Three of Swords. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna message him this weekend. No, I'm not. I'll wait another week. You're not the first Leo I've said this to, but how many times are you gonna make the decision before you make the decision, Linus? Because the outcome is like, okay, sure, it's good to hear from you. I want to talk more too. And you're like, no, wait, Taurus wants to talk. And it's like, can we go get coffee and talk about things? Yeah, we can meet up and talk about things. You won't even get through the first cup of coffee before it's like, come on, let's go home. I'm winking my eye at you with the Ace of Wands, okay? You might have to take Monday off of work. Let's see, hold on. 31st is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, you might have to take August 5th off of work. I love you, girl. Don't worry, he's had dreams about you too because he misses you. He misses you actually more than you miss him. All right. He for some reason thinks he's respecting your wishes. All right. It's like he's telling me like, no, she told me not to talk to her no more. She blocked me. Or I don't know what it is, but like you're gonna blow his mind. Ace of Wands. Okay. There was way more I wanted to say, but I actually got stopped because even God's like, you're crossing the family friendly zones, Archer. It's like, fair enough. Okay, which I often do with Leos. Anyhow, let's go. Only the Leos that are my besties and friends, though. I don't mess around with the others. But that's cool. Okay, let's see who's next. Crystal, right? Hi, Crystal. What up, girl? All right, let's see what we've got. Crystal, let's put you at 5125. Okay. All right, let's go for it. You're welcome. Don't get mad at me for telling you you're going to take the first move, but you're going to take the first move. But the rewards are so worth the risk. Okay, he's Ace of Wands frustrated too. Oh my gosh, Crystal, I'm giving you a new timestamp. We got a Leo and Taurus. We got Leo and Taurus making out in the corner. Hey, you two, Lioness, Taurus. What? They're having fun. Let them have a good time. They're having a good time. We'll just let them wreck hats and have a good time. Okay. So Crystal, let's put you at 5154. Okay. Give me a message for Crystal. Think about your person, Crystal. Okay. Think about your person. Five of Cups, he misses you. 10 of Cups, Mercury retrograde is going to make him start thinking more about a connection with you and the Empress, and you're going to receive a message about it. Oh yeah, totally, Crystal. I'm putting you down for Mercury retrograde reunion. He's already thinking about it. It's going to involve some liquid courage encouragement. He's going to go out with some friends. I just literally see beers in somebody's garage. Like we're going to watch a football game or whatever. I just learned what PBR is. I don't even know when football season is. All right. However, I can build you a computer if you want. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups on the Empress. It's the Hail Mary pass, but he's going to reach out to you because straight up he's depressed and misses you on the 5 of Cups because he knows he screwed it up. Because by now it should be married with a family. That's what's going to happen. The Empress card heads up. Your guys' first meeting back up. The energies are correct that unless you want it, prego, it could wind up in there. Okay, it might result in a child. All right, it all depends on what you two want, and then just plan accordingly. All right, let's see. Ashley, what's up, Ashley? Let's see what we got. How am I doing on time? Oh, I got too bad on time. All right, that's not bad. Hope none of you guys hate me for the messages. I forgot about the stupid banner. Thank you, Rowdy. I've been over on the fan funding side. I'm sorry, guys. Thank God I've been like moving the cards. Hold on. Good call, Rowdy. If I got anything fancy, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that just to play it safe. Okay, cool. Good call. Good catch, Rowdy. All right. Is it baseball season, Butterfly? I suck. I'm so dumb. I don't know sports. I'm sorry. I thought that I kept looking and I finally asked Caitlin Petty one day. I was like, why is there a quarterback on the wall at Ariat? And she goes, it's PBR. I'm like, oh. I, did I skip Royal? Okay, I got Royal. I got you covered. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got Crystals done. Hold on, where'd Royal go? Why don't I have a Royal timestamp listed? Hold on. I'm looking. Royal, I might need you to retype your message. There's Royal. It's after Lioness. I did miss it. Why in the heck why did I do that? Okay, Royal, you're next. Okay, Royal, you are at 5430. All right, take two. No edits. We're live, not premieres. Will I get back with Justin? Well, Royale. I like calling you Royale. I don't. Maybe it's just my accent. Juggler. Y'all. Nice. The overall energy for you, Royal, is the Page of Cups. So every card right now for you is talking about an offer, a rather immature offer, okay? As in, like, Justin might approach in the with like from by thinking with the wrong part of his body, so it might be a little childish of like, hey, I really miss you right now. Guys, don't do it that way. Unless your girl has told you, like, I like the Ace of Wands messages. Don't be like, hey, I'm really totally thinking about you right now. Face palm. Anyways, that's why with the Seven of Swords, at first you are going when he does reach out, okay, when, not if. First, you're going to be like, oh boy, he hasn't changed. Okay, great, perfect. Then there'll be with the Eight of Swords, like, no, wait, hold on, hold on. I don't know why I said it that way. What I meant to say, Knight of Pentacles, was, how have you been doing? I just was thinking about you. And you're like, there you go. All right. Somebody's got a Gemini moon. I really want to say by August 7th. I think you Oh, so he's gonna Knight of Pentacles. He's not gonna come back, like, right at the beginning of Mercury retrograde. He's gonna Knight of Pentacles it all the way to the end. Because retrograde ends on the 11th. I think he can actually hold out and make it until August 7th, 8/7. Then he'll reach out, and I don't even know what day of the week August 7th is. It might be the weekend around August 7th, okay? Knight of Pentacles. His energy is like he was supposed to have done it yesterday, but he's so stubborn and set in his ways. That's why Mercury retrograde is like, call Royal, call her. No. By August 7th, he's like, can't take it anymore. Wall closing in, and he feels the pressure and stuff. Okay. I'm so sorry I missed your super chat. I do not know why I did that. All right. Oh, and thank you for the extra one, Royal. You're a doll. Thank you. Spinny hugs for you. Sending you total spinny hug. Okay. Blame it on the retrograde. Holy cow, that fit. Nice. All right. I just needed a minute to laugh. That was cute. I was just laughing at my own joke for a minute. Even if nobody else does, I was liking it. All right. Bruce's divorce is going. Okay, Ashley, let's see what's up. 57. Ashley, you're at 5720. All right. How's Bruce's divorce going? That is such an interesting way of asking that question, isn't it? Like, y'all know we're going to be the ones having the divorce party, not him, right? Seven of Wands. He feels like he's David against Goliath in this case. She is trying to railroad the heck out of him. I'm going to have everything. I'm taking the house, your money. You get nothing. King of Pentacles, and then, and here's the thing. You know what her deal is, Ashley? She's in the mindset that I'm the woman. I'll win. Women always win these divorces, so she's not preparing, and her lawyer sucks. When it comes to the final breakdown and the final judgment on this one, where she gets bump kiss and they are told to simply break ties and walk away, clean slate, she's gonna be like, wait, no, wait, what do you mean? Huh? What? And the judge is literally gonna be like, hey, your lawyer has had this whole time to reach out to me to find out what my intentions were, to find out what I was thinking to do with the case. And your lawyer never made any attempts to reach out. You guys showed up with no paperwork, and Bruce is all prepared. His lawyers talked to me 12 times since this started. You get nothing. You lose. Good day. Why am I in Willy Wonka mode today? I don't know. They won't stop rowing. But yeah, he winds up King of Pentacles, David versus Goliath. We know who won, even though he feels like he's up against a female Goliath. David still won. It's only a stone's throw. King of Pentacles. Bruce gets all the money, and the Wheel of Fortune finally lets him come your way. This is getting milked out really big time. Okay. All right. So, and then in the out, that's usually how it works too. She's throwing everything at the wall and not preparing for it because simply she thinks by gender she's going to win. And yet he is so over prepared. He can't. Okay. Hope that helps. All right, Cordum. Speaking of courts, Cordum, hi. All right, Cordum, what's up? Debbie, I got you, girl. I got you, Debbie, for sure. I got to get down to Texas. I got called about coming down to Dallas to visit some of my old friends from the property management days. I may have to make a run down to Dallas. It probably won't be until after September, though. Big plans for September coming up. I gotta go in the order. But anyhow, okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got Cordum at 59.40 or 59.40. Yeah, it is a 40. Okay, 59.40. All right, Gordon, what do I need to know at the moment? Will the Sag man ever come back to me? Should I move on? I really can't trust anyone at the minute. Everyone has reunions apart. Okay, gotcha. The moon card. At the moment, you're not ready to move on because Sag is still working on things. Okay? Give this till the next full moon for Sag to reach out. Sag is in a rough place right now. Two of Pentacles. Sag's living situation is not right. Shadow work. Family's in the way. Sag man's not where he wants to be still yet. Okay? Sag man had a lot of shadow work to work through, okay? There's a lot of karmic debt from some past lives and stuff from of his that have the karmas carried into this lifetime. Remember, we don't leave our karmic debt for our kids and grandkids to take care of. Everybody takes their own karmic debt with them into the next lifetime. There ain't probate in spiritual court. You're stuck with what you did. And that's what he's working through still. He will return, okay? And regardless, everybody else around you with the reunions, that's their timeline, okay? Your and Sag's timeline are different. Five of Cups, Judgment card, into the Seven of Wands. You guys are closer into Leo season. You Sagittarius, you're Sag, okay? He needs to get into Leo season. Right now, Cancer season, not doing so good for your Sag. Very depressed, very thinking about his fourth house energies, home, everything like that. And it's not where he wants it to be. Leo season, where he gets that spark tech inside of him as a fire sign. Judgment card allows him to David versus Goliath, get rid of the last final problems and finish the shadow work. The reason you're sitting there saying, like, it's time for me to just move on is because in the real 3D world, you're sick of waiting. You're sick of being alone, right? But in the 5D world, the reason you're not comfy with it, one, the trust, all right? You got to get your trust in people back first. Then you could look for somebody new because Sag hurt you. Sag walked away and that broke your heart, right? You're afraid somebody else will do it. You're not ready yet. Straight up. You need a little more time for you. When was the last time you got to watch the favorite show you got to watch? Or the last time, Corbin, that you were like, screw it, I'm going to get dressed up and go out. Where are you going? Doesn't matter. I just want to dress up. I miss doing makeup or whatever. It's right now in an energy of doing your own thing to get out, to get your trust in the world and everything back. Also rebuild a little trust in Sag. So we can get into Leo season. Whatever the full moon in Aquarius, that's the one. All right. Heads up around that full moon in Aquarius. Okay. You're going to feel better and more confident. Your trust and faith in humanity will start to restore more and he'll reach out. Okay. It's just not happening yet due to that trust factor. You're sad and you spent so much time nurturing Sagittarius to try to keep Sag around that at the moment, God's like, we're going to keep them on a little bit of a pause because right now she needs to spoil herself as much as she spoiled him. Them the budget and go buy something on Amazon. That one thing in your cart that you are like, I can't afford it right now. I got to save money in case Sag needs something or Sag calls or something. I can't do it right now. Buy it. It's the first catalyst to start getting Sag to come back around. Okay. God's like, Sag doesn't return until she really gets selfish and focuses on herself. Spoil the heck out of yourself, whether it's emotionally, money, whatever. That's the secret key. Okay. That's the secret. That's why Sag hasn't come back yet. All right. I get to tell it to you. God's like, well, you got to figure that out on your own. Do your work. And I'm like, nope, I'll help. All right. So I hope it makes sense. And don't worry about the others' reunions. Okay. You know, okay, here's, this is for you too, Cordum. When you type, everyone has reunions around me. God's telling me you were thinking of one specific couple, not everyone. And God wants you to know that you're right. It's not going to last 3 months. They'll be busted up. It's worth the wait because you and Sag will stay together forever. And they're done in three months. Okay. You are still going to be the set because the ones around you, especially them that are getting back involved, they're not ready in any way, shape, or form. You watch in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting straight up. Straight up. They'll have the same old fight, the same old problems. Then she'll come to you. Oh, he didn't change and da 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 blah 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 blah. Blah. And it's going to be like, well, yeah, because you guys reunited too early. You guys weren't ready. You and Sag are actually waiting for the cupcakes to finish baking and then reunite. You guys are doing it right. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. And Royale, I I don't know why, but that hippo makes me think of Hungry Hungry Hippos. I used to love that game. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Okay, Debbie. I'm on to Debbie. Hi, Debbie, Texas. What up? All right, let's see. Yours is gonna be at 104.36. Okay, let's go for it. When and how will I meet the man I marry? Virgo, Cancer moon. Oh, you're the reverse of me, Debbie. I'm Cancer sun, Virgo moon. Capricorn rising, I'm Virgo rising. That's still both earth signs. That's kind of cool. I like your chart. Okay, when and how will I meet the man I marry? Nine of Cups. It's the one you're praying for. All right. Like, think about if you do one of those draw your soulmate things. You're doing that in a form of manifestation or prayer. Nine of Cups. Okay. If you want tall, dark, 6'5", blue eyes, finance, trust fund, or you just want 5'10", dad bod, loyal, trustworthy. It doesn't matter. Okay. What you're calling in is who you will meet, and the King of Swords says you will meet them by Aquarius season. Okay. Strength card, King of Pentacles. The person's already in your energy. Tell me more. Put the strength card down. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. Have you checked your friend zone? It's one of the big three: friend zone, friend circle, friends list. This man already is in love with you, is very loyal, has been divorced, and the woman took advantage of his loyalty with the strength card, Daniel in the Lion's Den. He's just not making moves right now because he he's he's telling me he's stuck in the friend zone. Okay? Yet this man is very loyal, stable, and committed who just had a very bad wife because he went for the female narcissist. He liked what she said. She talked the talk, silver tongued female devil, right? And then he divorced. Perfect order for you too. You guys, you guys are meant to be together with that Eight of Swords. You guys have just held yourselves back. Straight up. Don't shoot the messenger, but straight up, God's telling me 10 of cups, check your friend zone. This is either a Pisces, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Taurus. That's it. That's Pisces. Okay. Yeah, and that's Gemini. So yeah, that's going to be the placements I just rattled off is in your person's big four. Okay. At least two of the four signs I just rattled off is in your person's big four. Okay. So 10 of cups. I hope that helps. Debbie, y'all are going to make everybody jealous. Okay. Especially if you got a friend zone at the work location. Could totally be somebody at work. But I was told friend, real friend type of thing. Okay. All right. Eth- Ethereal Moon. What's up? Hi. Oh my gosh. I keep looking at all the YouTube screen names. Bye, Starlight. We'll see you later. All right. Dude, I'm with you, Debbie. Totally. On this, well, trust fund, finance. Okay, well, you probably wouldn't mind if he was also 6'5" with blue eyes, probably. But yeah, it's like then you can wear heels on dates or something. I don't know how that works. It's a height thing. All right. It is divine timing, Ashley. You guys are following the rules. You guys are doing it right. Everybody else around you is doing it wrong. That's why theirs will not last. All right, let's see. Tortoise. What's up, turtle? All right, tortoise. Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? Turtle. All right, I'm just gonna keep rolling for a minute. How am I doing? I got a minute left still. Let's just freaking let's do it. Let's go. Okay, tortoise, you are gonna be at 108.22. Angel number 122, Tortoise, okay? Can you tell me anything about my current situation or anything I need to know? Let's find out if I can. Ooh, thank you. It went right towards Kip, too. The Emperor reversed. So he's still lost in his ego a little bit. Okay, Queen of Wands, you guys will reunite. You guys will be together in this timeline. Knight of Cups to the Judgment card. Five of Cups anchors that. So your Emperor, I'm flat out being told to tell you, is still not awoke. Still very gripping onto that stove handle with a death grip. You know, like when you got a kid that's their first day at kindergarten and they grab the stove handle, they're like, I'm not going, you can't make me. He's still death gripping on the stove handle. If you can't make me grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid, so to speak, right? Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup comes back up to confirm that you guys will work this out. Third time's the charm. All right. On the Knight of Cups to the Judgment card, he's going to make an offer after reflecting back on what he did wrong to this and actually accept some responsibilities because with the Five of Cups, he has to experience the same level and the same amount of hurt as he did to you in order for him to take this Emperor card and turn it upright so he becomes the divine masculine he's supposed to be. The Five of Cups is the energy of him still gripping that stove handle, being like, "No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me do it. Can't make me do it. You can't make me be responsible. You can't make me get no." God's like, "Take your time. No problem. That's fine." He's doing the shadow work. So he is doing the shadow work to revert and take this Emperor card and turn it upright. Remember, this is not etched in stone. It's just a map. He will do the shadow work. He's facing his judgment. He's facing his karma. He has to in order to respect you and the love you give to him. And honestly, if you guys had stayed together, you'd have protected him. He'd have never hit rock bottom. He'd have never done the shadow work, and he would have continued to put up with the same stuff. And you were depressed. He was dragging you down. You love him. Doesn't mean he can't make you upset, depressed. I mean, couples go through stuff like that, right? But he'll do the shadow work to come through it too. He needs about another 4 weeks or so. Straight up. I'd love to tell you it's tomorrow, but oh my, he's a stubborn one. He's a tough cookie to crack, but it's doable. Totally doable. Okay? All right. What's up, Princess Fee? Let's see what we got for you. You're going to be at 110.45. All right. What's going on in my career, my love life? I applied for a position and they gave it to someone with no experience in my love life. I forgive, attached, and healed, and I'm ready for new love, for love. I said new, though. Let's see what's up. Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody who's got their act together. King of Pentacles on the Eight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing in this one is yes, you will. I don't want to shock you. Okay, all right. In the love home front, you have an ex that returns. You have the one that got away. Straight up, the one that got away before Virgo season. The one that got away will reach out and realize that you're also the one that got away. Remember how you say, he's like, "You're not my end all be all," and you're like, "I kind of am." But okay, you figure that part out. So straight up, you get new love, but it's the best person. It's the vibes. See, Five of Pentacles. They're the ones that shut you out and blocked and cut you out, and also shot themselves in the foot of their Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands shows they're over it, and Page of Pentacles, they come in with a real offer, a real apology, and some real love. Queen of Cups. Okay? Now, work home front. Ten of Pentacles. Happened for a reason with the Empress card. Give this about 3 weeks. 3 weeks tops. The new person can't handle it. That's nepotism, straight up, right? Might as well just be the boss's kid. Problem is, they're going to completely destroy the position. So you are going to get reoffered the job. You're also going to have to do cleanup crew. You're going to have to fix all the screw ups this person did, being like, "I'm a boss. King, I got a check. King in the castle. I'm the boss." They don't have a freaking clue how to run that job. They're gonna Three of Swords totally screw the whole position up. Then the bosses are gonna come back to you and go, strength card. "Oh, chief, it didn't work out. We sent them to another location." No, we fired them. Okay, they just don't want to admit that they made a mistake. Would you still like the job? Still available? No problema. And they try not to tell you, and then you walk into the office and you're like, "What the heck happened here?" And you spend the first week having to clean up all the mess ups. All right. However, you get the job, you earn your worth, you prove yourself, and you elevate. Okay. Give them time because they had to do this to make somebody higher up happy. And this person completely sucks at doing their job. I can't even give them like a sugar coating. They're just not smart. They're not, like literally, they probably wouldn't qualify for chief fry cook at McDonald's. Seriously. Bless her heart. Anyhow, I hope that helps. All right. You'll write back. Oh, you even put the no experience. Oh my God, they're gonna so suck at that job. Starlight, what up, girl? What you doing, Starlight? I'm gonna pop you a card real quick. What do you got here? Debbie, what's up with Dawson's Creek? You got Dawson's Creek vibes. Page of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Ooh, interesting. All right, hold on. What was I doing with these cards? It was for Starlight. Yeah, I just want to make sure I said the right name. Okay, Page of Cups into the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords. I need more cards. Who is it? The Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. It is him. Starlight, you know how he put his money first, his money and stability before love? He's changing his mind. The time apart. Four of Swords, the High Priest. I don't know who this is that he's talking to. Could just be his dad. Somebody he looks at as a father figure. Something is putting him in the right place and check in the Four of Swords of like, did you ever make time for Starlight? Did you ever hear her out? Did you ever listen to her wants and needs? Or were you just more worried about your work? Parable of the Rich Fool, right? Scrooge McDuck trying to jump into that vault full of gold coins. And in reality, he'd have broke every bone in his body, right? This is what leads him to reaching out and, and calling you. And literally, he's not going to say, I know I need to make more time for you. He just actually literally starts doing it. Okay? So that helps. For you, it's in the next couple 4 weeks, within 4 weeks. All right. Oh, hi Alexa. I've missed you. Spinny hugs, girl. What you up to? How you been? Hey Alexa, subscribe to Archer Astrology. What? Sorry. Hey Alexa, turn off kitchen lights. I'm just messing around now. Okay. I love you, Alexa. I missed you. How you doing? Okay. Julianne McElroy. What's up, Julianne? You're gonna be at 115.25. 115.25. Think about your person, and thank you for the super chat, Julianne. I love you, girl. The Wheel of Fortune into the Hermit card on the Devil. You're going to beat the devil this week. Straight up. You are going to hear something or see something online about your person that is going to try to, at first, you're going to be heartbroken, jealous, mad, ticked off, bad stuff, right? Just so you know, it is not what you see. It is not what it looks like at face value. It's Toby trying to. It could just be you look at your person's social media post and they got a photo with another person. I'm told to tell you if something like that happens, it is a work connection. It just happens to be that your person thought he looked good in the picture, and because there's no feelings for the other person in the picture, it never even crossed his mind of, oh God, I shouldn't post that. It's going to look like I'm in a relationship, right? He likes the way he looked in it. It was at some kind of an event or function, and it just happens to be who was in the photo with them. All right. So you will be tested, and you can pass the test just being like, well, at least he's doing good and having a good time, and that it's just an acquaintance. And by doing that, that closes the jealousy cycle in the chapter. And with the King of Pentacles, has you in a more mature energy and ready for the meetup. Nine of Pentacles to the Fool card, so that you guys can work things out and go the distance long term this time. 10 of Pentacles, okay? Because you will find out that person will be in his life for a while. It could be like just work relation or a friend of a friend, whatever. But the odd thing is, going forward in the future, the person you see in the picture, you guys actually become friends in the future, being like, well, we both have dealt with him, so we know what's up. And not in a relationship, like she works with him, you live with him, and you guys are like, yeah, we both know what to do with him. You know, that's sort of a vibe. All right. And Ashley, girl, thank you. You're my hero too. Thank you, girl. I love that. I think that might be a chipmunk, but I still think it's a cute little squirrel. It's like a cute little Buddhist. Where Buddha's hat go? Did Buddha throw his cowboy hat away? You better not have. I'll find it before the all signs. But thank you guys for the super chats, and I do hope the message has helped for you guys. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? But I love you guys, and I will see you this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern time for the all signs. Mercury retrograde edition, so we're going for it. We're doing Pisces to Aries tonight. Then Monday's all signs. We'll be back to Aries to Pisces, and then next week we're back to all the individual live sign readings, Aries through Pisces. Okay. And at some point, we're going to pop an Ophiuchus reading in there just because I want to. Okay. All right. So I love you guys. I will see you later. Make it a good day, and peace and love.